The Legend of Sigurd and Gudrun is a really interesting book, not only because it tells a really interesting and dramatic traditional tale of Sigurd the dragon slayer, but also because of the way in which it is written. It's an amazingly clever construction where Tolkien has replicated the traditional verse form of these 1,000-year-old Nordic myths.
Cold-hued as death, the queen was stricken, strode swift from stream as stone, silent, from Rhine river, from running water, her bower sought, she brooding darkly.
When you look at Tolkien's words on the page, they're very fluid and beautifully written, and to have someone like Brian Cox to read the audiobook for us was a complete blessing, and his way of interpreting Tolkien's words just really reaches out to a wider audience and to our listeners, and he really just took the words off the page and managed to really speak it very, very beautifully.
In Forge's fire of flaming wrath was heaviest hammer hewn and wielded. Thunder and lightning, Thor the mighty, flung among them, felled and sundered. In fear then fled they, foes immortal, from the walls beaten, watched unceasing, ringed earth around with roaring sea and mountains of ice, on the margin of the world.
The cover of The Legend of Sigurd and Gudrun is inspired by a wood carving that we discovered during our early researches for the story. We all agreed that the carving of the horse Grani, with the treasure chest on his back, carrying the treasure of the dragon, would be the perfect image to illustrate this book. The carving itself, with its wooden effect, suggests a doorway through which the reader will step into an ancient world of myth and legend, as told in the two epic narrative verses which form the backbone of this book.
It is slightly different from what Tolkien readers might be used to, but the finished result is a marvellous concoction that sheds new light on Tolkien's skill, both as an author and as an academic. And I see no reason why people who are interested in Tolkien's work aren't going to find this absolutely fascinating.